Okay, welcome to Austria. More specifically, welcome to Kaprun, or at least that's where I'm heading at the moment. This is probably going to be my last Band of Brothers video. I'm going to go to a few locations related to Band of Brothers around Kaprun and Zelenzee, which is the lake town, which is about 3 or 4 miles behind me. It's not far away at all. I'm going to then go to Berchtesgaden, Hitler's lair, for my final stop. So today I'm going to try and find where a photograph was taken. The last photograph of the Band of Brothers, Easy Company. I have a photo with me. Fortunately, it has stopped raining. It has been raining most of my way from Munich. The view, you can't see, is spectacular. And my old camera, I could twist the camera because it was set up on the tripod in the car. But now it's mounted on the screen. Oh, castle. Right, there's a nice castle up here. Well, I call it a castle. Now I have my sat nav on. Now I've tried to guess where the photograph was taken, which is actually below me looking up, weirdly enough, so I'm going around in a circle in a sec. I'm going to look at a few spots here in Kaprun today, hopefully without crashing. I'm not having any luck with this car that I've hired. Not sure what's going on, but I've just seen a load of balloons flying over the village. Oh, that field to the left of me looks familiar. I don't know why. Alright, here we go, Kaprun. Very alpine look. Now that speed camera got me at 31 at the top of that hill. I mean, that was a long way away. I've only been in Austria for about an hour driving. All the houses seem to look like this. They look amazing. I don't know how much they cost. I'd like to find out. How much does it cost to live in Kaprun? So, this is a bit boring going at 30 kilometres an hour, but I can't do much about it. I need to turn right where those people are. Yes. So I'm trying not to knock them over. Oh no, it's just past them. Okay, so that's good. Whoa, just out of the curb. That wasn't very good driving, was it? Now which way am I going? That's the first time I've done that since I was a learner. Edit that out. Alright, I'll stop the video there for a sec because it's a bit boring. Now, when I was doing my research, I discovered, I didn't believe the location was where one of the authors of a well-known book said it was. I need to turn right here. Can I turn right here? No, I can't. It's a cycle lane. Alright. That's annoying. I think it was taken up there. How do I do this? Right, I'm going to have to walk it. Okay. So, I could be completely wrong. And I have been in the past. I feel like I'm going to get reported to the police here. I've got cameras galore on me. I've got bits of paper on me. And the map I printed doesn't show this path on it as far as I can tell. Fortunately, I have got the photo with me. And just as a minor hint, before I plan my trips, I normally do loads of research and get loads of maps and photos and stuff like that. And on this occasion, for my 2.5-week visit to Germany and Austria, that's the view by the way, I managed to leave all my maps behind. The ones I put all the crosses on, except for the last couple of days, because I did them in a hurry. And I remembered them. So the map I did in a hurry is the one I'm looking at now. I don't know if this can focus. I think I'm going to site 2. Where it says Berg Capron, that's that house there. That's the castle, as I called it when we drove in. And that's the village of Capron. See what I mean by the houses? They're amazing. Alright, I'm going to have to pause the video while I get my bearings. I'm sure this is the field, but now I'm here, the angle of the slope doesn't look enough. Okay, this is approximately the spot I saw on Google Earth that I thought might be where the photo was taken. Do a quick 360. So that's Capron that way. The castle was above me. I'm assuming that's a gun going off. There's a cycle path and a footpath. Lots of electrical cables here. Notice there's a small little airfield which I wouldn't want to take off from with all these pylons. Anyway, back to the photo. Here is the photo. So this is the last photo of Easy Company in Capron. Now I'm in the right town for sure. If you look at the background, you can see the hills, and you've got a little blob there, kind of a pyramid-y, and then you've got a big slope going up there. And on the left, you've got a slope going that way. So it's starting on the left. I'm zoomed as much as I can. You can see the slope going down there. Then it's not so clear because of the cloud, but the blobby bit is actually there. And then you've got a slope that goes up there. So that's those 3 elements. Initially I thought there was a good chance that it was here, because there's, looking at where their position is, they're on a slope because they're on a bank of some sort, and there's a path behind them. So when I got here, obviously the path has been modernised, but I noticed there's a spring here and there's a few slopes. Now I'm trying to work out if this was the same position. They could be standing over there, and then the path that you can see where my thumb is could be where I'm standing, and then that could be the position. The one thing I'm not convinced about is, now this is very faint in this picture, but I can't get my finger. There's a little peak there, and there is a peak just there. In the photo it's a lot further to the right than this orientation, which makes me think the spot is a little bit that way. So I'm going to have a look over there. Just say that banging noise is an half off-putting back there. There it goes again. I'm sure you can hear that. Anyway, I just made another observation on this photo. See this guy here? It's not very clear in the picture, but there's a little slope going up. There's a V shape behind his head. So I'm looking for where that V is. And all these buildings are in the way. Now, when I looked at the pylons, and I mentioned them earlier, this telephone, I assume is a telephone, or are these electric pylons here? I assumed that they were modern. But what if A, they're not, or if they are, they're in the same place they've always been. Because that might put the photo down there. Right, let me go back to this bit. Alright, let's have a look again. So I'm looking.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
I don't know what he said. I'm looking for that V there behind that guy's head. So if you see there, it's hard to see because I can't zoom it. Hang on a minute. Yes, I can. I'm going to pause. Okay. So there's the V. I need to get the same V as that V. And I need to get it with a path. There's a path. I need to get it with a telephone wire behind it. See, now that's not right because that pylon should be in line with the top of with the slope. So it's over there. So I'm not in the right place just yet. Now in Einhorn's book, I'm pretty sure he shows a photograph of this field, saying this is where the photo was taken. Spin around, so now I'm looking towards Brunn, and you can see the here I am again in the field of electrical pylons. So just for bearings again, so the rain has stopped. It's been an hour since I was out here. The castle is there, so Einhorn's field is to the right of that, looking up towards the mountains there. My original thought was a site about 400 meters that way, so on this level, so below the castle but to the left of the castle and the houses. So now I've moved a bit further right. It's a barbed wire fence, I can't get through here. I just wanted to see the lie of the ground over here. It doesn't look right around here, but I was interested in the angle. The screen's gone off again. Sorry, I'm not talking, I'm looking at the picture. See, to me, that's quite accurate. Let me move along a bit. Again, I was saying earlier about the electrical pylons or the telephone pylons. Are they in the same place, even if they are new versions? So, you see that? So again, obviously, no, it's not. What's that V? Sorry, here's a picture. I'm pausing a lot because I'm trying to work out from the picture. See, so the screen goes off again. I should change that. So I'm going to pause. Okay, looking at the picture again. So I don't know what you can see because of the contrast. So looking at that flat bit there, that flat bit, you'll have to take my word for it if you can't see, it's just in the middle there, right in the middle of my finger. And then to the left of it there's a little peak, and there's another peak above it, and then you've got the V. So flat bit, then it goes up to a point there, but the V doesn't look right. The right hand slope looks right. I feel I'm in the right kind of position. I'm wondering if it's that area in front of me actually. Okay, I think a photo was taken on the slope with that tree on it, on here. Slightly changed over the years, but I think the pathway generally was the same, which goes from up here and it goes across that. Oops, goes across that way. Okay, landmarks. You've got the V shape here. You've got the dome is in the middle, and you've got this point up at the high point. So you can see the dome in the middle, and the V's up that way, and the other high point is that one. So if I move back, try and line it up a little bit better. I can't zoom in enough to match the camera. You have to trust me. If you could zoom into this bit, so cut this bit off here. I also think it was taken, the position of the camera was a bit in front of me where I'm standing at the minute. But if I go there, you can't see any of the features behind. Anyway, so 2019 was the picture from 1945. So probably more in the camera position now. Maybe I'm a little bit too far forward. Move back a bit. Yeah, I'm never going to match the camera, but I think it was here.